Hi, myself Dr. S. Vadiyukarasi, Assistant Professor, Department of Biochemistry, K.S. Rangasamy College of Arts and Science, Tiruchengood.
Today's topic is meiotic cell division. First, what is meant by meiosis? Meiosis, it is a special type of cell division and it occurs in eukaryotes, and this is very essential for sexual reproduction in eukaryotes. So this meiotic division, it starts with one diploid cell and it contains two copies of each chromosome. From the two copies of each chromosome, it produces four haploid cells and this contains one copy of each of the chromosomes. Where it is performed, it is performed in the eukaryotic cells. So this eukaryotic life cycle, it involves the sexual reproduction. So for this, the meiotic division is involved. It occurs in the reproductive cells and these type of cells are called as meiocyte. In higher plants also it occurs, but this occurs before fertilization in the time of the gamete creation. What is the significance of this meiotic division? So the daughter cells, it will contain half the number of the chromosomes as the original cell, and this produces gametes, and these gametes are eggs and sperm, eggs in the female and sperm in the male. So this process that occurs is called as spermatogenesis in male. So in spermatogenesis, sperms are produced, and in females, in ovaries, the oogenesis process occurs, and from that the eggs will be produced. So what is the fact of this meiosis? So during this division, the germ cells will be produced and two type of meiotic divisions will occur. One is meiotic 1, another one is meiotic 2. So what type of division it is? It is a reduction division where the original cells, it is a diploid cells, and this will be divided and four daughter cells will be produced, and these four daughter cells will be the monoploid cells. So from the diploid, a single monoploid cells will be produced. Then what are all the phases of meiosis? Meiosis 1. In the meiosis 1, the reduction division will occur because the diploid mother cell, it produces two haploid cells. So from the diploid cells, the haploid cells are produced. So it is a reduction division. So here in the phases of meiosis, there are four phases. First one is the prophase, second one is metaphase, third one is anaphase, fourth one is telophase. What is prophase? So in the prophase, it is the initial stage. There are different stages that occurs in the prophase. So one is leptotene, zygotene, pachytene, diplotene, diakinesis. These are the different stages that occurs in the prophase. Then second is metaphase, third one is anaphase, and fourth one is the telophase. So what is happening in prophase 1? So the prophase 1, it is a very long process. During this process, the homologous chromosomes, they pair very closely and they interchange the genetic material. This will be happened in the prophase 1. So in this prophase 1, there are 5 stages where this process will be goes on. So the first one is leptotene, second zygotene, then pachytene, diplotene, and diakinesis. So what is meant by leptotene? So this is the first stage of the prophase 1. The first stage is called as the leptotene stage. So this leptotene stage, it is also called as leptonema. It arises from the Greek word which is called as thin threads. So during this stage, the individual chromosomes, they begin to condense into long threads within the nucleus, and it forms the two sister chromatids. The two sister chromatids are very close to each other and where they appears to be a very single one. This is the happened in the first stage, that is the leptotene. Next stage is zygotene. The zygotene stage, it is also known as zygonema. That means in Greek it is called as paired threads. This zygotene, it occurs as the chromosomes approximately line up with each other into the homologous chromosomes. These combined homologous chromosomes are said to be the bivalent. This will takes place in the zygotene stage. Next stage is Pachytene. So this is called as pachynyma. Here the homologous chromosomes, it becomes very closely associated, and this process is also called as synapse or the joining. So this synapsed homologous pair of chromosomes, it called as tetrad because this consists of 4 chromatids. The synapsed chromosomes, it may undergo crossing over in panchynyma. So this crossing over, it is the combination or combining of the different regions of the chromosomes. So this chromosomes then finally they continue to condense. Then next stage is diplotin. So this diplotin stage, it is also called as diplonyma. It means the 2 threads. So this homologous chromosomes, they separate from one another, and this attachment, then the points of attachment are called as the chiasmata. The chromosomes themselves uncoil a bit and allow transcription of DNA. So this will takes place in the diplotin stage. Then diakinesis. So here the chromosomes, they condense further in the diakinesis stage. So that is moving through. It means moving through. The first point in meiosis where the 4 parts of the tetrads are actually visible. But in this stage, the homologous chromosomes separate further and the chiasmata terminalize. And so here the chiasmata will be visible in the diakinesis stage. So this picture, it shows the different stages of meiotic prophase 1. So leptotin, zygotin, pachytene, diplotin and diakinesis. These are the stages that will occur in the meiotic prophase 1. Then what is meant by crossing over? So during prophase 1 of meiosis, a part of the chromatid of one chromosome, it goes over to the chromatid of the other chromosome, and this will take place vice versa. So the interchange of the parts of the chromatids and pair of the homologous chromosomes is known as crossing over. So there will be an interchange in the chromatids. So this process is called as crossing over. So this crossing over, it occurs in the first division of meiosis. It produces genetic recombination in the offsprings. So what is the importance of crossing over? So crossing over, it takes place between the non-sister chromatids of the homologous chromosomes. So homologous chromosomes means same type of the chromosome. So there will be a crossing over or interchange of the regions will be there. So this is the most important event in the meiotic division. So this allows variations in the production of offsprings. So new variations or new type of offsprings will be produced because of this meiotic cell division. It produces new individuals with new combinations of triads. It also helped in establishing the concept of linear arrangement of genes. It is also helpful in selection of useful recombination. So here new genetic triads will be produced by using this meiotic cell division. So next is metaphase 1. The metaphase 1, it is the second phase of the meiotic cell division. So here the tetrads from the prophase 1, it line up in the middle of the dividing cells randomly. The spindle fibers attach to the tetrads from both ends of the cell. Next is anaphase. It begins when the 2 chromosomes of each bivalent, they separate and start moving towards the opposite poles of the cell. So in anaphase, the sister chromatids, they remain attached to their centromeres and move together toward the poles. Then next stage is telophase. In the telophase, the homologous chromosome, they pairs reach the poles of the cell. The homologous chromosome, they pairs complete their migration to the 2 poles. A nuclear envelope reforms around each chromosome set. The spindle disappears and cytokinesis will follows. So these are the first stage or the initial phase in the meiotic cell division.
Thank you.